I'm going to show you how to play harmonized scales horizontally on the 5th string while playing 7th chords and major 6 chords on top. In the last video, I showed you how to play one set of chords to harmonize scales up and down the 5th string, and we're talking major scales here. In this video, I'm going to show you another set of chords you can use to harmonize scales up and down the 5th string. So again, talking about major scales, your 1 chord and your 4 chord can be played as major 7 or major 6 chords. Your 2, 3, and 6 chords will be played as minor 7 chords. Your 5 chord is going to be a dominant 7 chord, also just known as a 7th chord, and your 7 chord is going to be a minor 7 flat 5, also known as a half diminished chord. We're going to be doing this first in the key of C, and we're going to start with this major 6 shape. So this is finger 4, 2, 3, and 1. And we're muting the 1st string, and we're muting the 6th string. Matter of fact, we're going to be muting the 1st and 6th string with all of these chord shapes. Let's look at our major 7 shape next. This is finger 4, 3, 1, and 1. Finger 1 is barring strings 2 and 3. Now this is the movable shape. If you're doing this in the key of C major and you want to start off with a major 7, you want to do your open C major 7, then play all these others as movable chords. Your minor 7 shape, that's going to be 3, 1, 4, and 1. So finger 1 is barring strings 2 through 4. Your 7th chord or dominant 7th chord is going to be played fingers 3, 2, 4, and 1. Now this is just a C7 chord, but we're making this a movable chord by muting the 1st string and the 6th string, and so we just play the middle 4 strings and we have a movable chord. In this exercise, we're going to play our minor 7 flat 5 the same way we play our minor 7 chord. And we can get away with doing this because none of these shapes has a 5th in the chord. This version of a minor 7 chord has a root, a flat 3, a flat 7, and a root. Now the only difference between a minor 7 and a minor 7 flat 5 is the 5th of the chord. But in this shape, there's no 5th to flat, so we can get away with playing this minor 7 shape. Now, if you do want to play a true minor 7 flat 5 shape, you can play this shape. What we've done here is taken the root away from the 5th string, and now we're playing the flat 5 on the 6th string with our 2nd finger. So this is finger 2, skipping string 5, playing 1, 4, and 1. The reason I'm not playing this shape for this exercise is because I want to play my scale, my major scale, up and down the 5th string continuously. The first thing you're going to do is play the scale up the 5th string so you know where your root notes are. In the key of C, that's going to be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. And it's very helpful to think of these notes in terms of scale degree. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. And then we add the chords in playing up and back down the neck. And remember, your 1 and 4 chords can be played as either major 7 or major 6 chords. I'm going to play them as 6 chords, but you can play major 7s if you like. So our 1 chord, playing it as a major 6. This will be a major 7 if you wanted to do it that way. 2 chord, minor 7. 3 chord, minor 7. 4 chord, I'm going to play as major 6. You could play as a major 7 if you like. 5 chord is going to be dominant 7. 6 chord, minor 7. 7 chord, this is normally a minor 7 flat 5, but remember we can use this shape again that you use for the minor 7. Just think of it as a minor 7 flat 5, and in context it'll sound fine. And then back to our 1 chord. It's getting a little hard for me to reach, but I'll try. That's a 6 chord, and then back to 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I chose the key of C major because it starts us off at the end of the fretboard so we can play from our one chord up to the next one chord continuously, but you want to be able to play this starting in the middle of the fretboard as well, so this time let's choose the key of E flat major. The starting note of our scale is going to be on string 5 fret 6, that E flat right smack in the middle. Now when you play the scale, start on your tonic or your one chord, in this case E flat, play up as high as you can comfortably play on your guitar. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go 5, then go back down to 4, 3, 2, 1. Now play past your starting note to as low as you can play. 7, 6, 5. And I'm playing down as far as I can play. I'm not going to use this particular note to play a chord because that'll be too low for the chord shapes that I'm playing. Then back up to 6, 7, and then end on 1. So make sure you start and end on 1. And then we add the chords in. Again, playing major 6s or major 7s for your 1 and 4 chords. And I'm going to play major 6s. So 1, major 6, but you could play major 7. 2, minor 7. 3, minor 7. 4, major 6 or major 7. 5, a dominant 7. I almost played the wrong chord there. Back to 4, I'm going to do major 6 again. To 3, 2, 1, I'm going to play major 6. Again, you could play major 7. To 7, this is our little cheat chord. To 6, back to 7, and then 1. If you play this exercise in 2 or 3 different keys every day, it's really going to change the way you look at the fretboard, especially if you use different sets of chords. I've already recorded 2 lessons showing sets of chords you can play with root notes on the 5th string. In the next couple of videos, I'm going to show you how to do this with roots on the 4th string and on the 6th string, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those. And if you want to understand the theory behind all this, check out this playlist for guitar theory modules.